Ladies and gentlemen, we have a moral obligation to help our students complete their studies on time. Our core mandate is to provide quality university education and training, and to embody the aspirations of the Kenyan people and the global community through creation, preservation, integration, transmission, and utilization of knowledge. The university cannot lose sight of this, for this is the very essence of our existence. Without teaching and learning, we are no more. We cannot fold our hearts and keep waiting for COVID-19 to go. This would be most irresponsible for us. We shall have abdicated our responsibility and our core mandate. We have a huge intellectual resource to draw from. We must be innovative. We must show commitment. We must show our students and stakeholders that we care according to our values. In the last 3 weeks, we have undertaken trainings that targeted all academic staff and the support staff. To date, the university has trained over 92% of faculty and 95% of key support staff on the use of online teaching and learning tools. The university has also embarked on the process of training all students on how to use online tools. We are greatly indebted to our partners who have assisted in kind by extending free usage period for their online collaborative platforms. These partners include Cisco, which has given the university 500 licenses for WebEx that facilitates video conferencing, online meeting, screen share, and webinars. Through Kenneth, the university has access to the Big Blue Button video conferencing solution designed for online learning. The university's strong partnership with Google has also made it possible for the university to use the Google Suite, which gives the university access to a host of collaborative tools and software. Among the applications available in Google Suite are corporate email for staff and students, document viewers and editors, Google Drive, which is a cloud file sharing and storage solution, and Google Class, which allows faculty and students to share notes and assignments. In recognition that one of the challenges that is hampering online learning is the cost of internet connectivity, the university has partnered with mobile service providers to provide connectivity that shall aid faculty and students to access to online classes, lecture notes, and the e-learning system. In doing so, the university aims to enable the continuance of its core function of dispensing knowledge, learning, research, and supports its administrative operations through the identified online platforms. Staff should also be able to assist students in processing admissions, submission of theses, as well as dissertations. The connectivity that is sponsored by the university will enable teaching and learning to continue during this period of closure through the identified online platforms. Students and the academic staff will be able to access the university ERP learning management system, and the other identified electronic resources at the TED classes hosted via web video conferencing. In order to facilitate staff access to online services and conduct university business, the university has partnered with mobile service providers to facilitate university staff to continue teaching and performing university duties during this period. The data bundles will be distributed to staff based on need. This effort requires staff to be productive and utilize the data bundles to perform their duties diligently. Students and academic staff will be able to access the university learning management system and the other identified e-learning resources such as the online electronic library and they attend to classes through the university learning management system. The University of Nairobi ICT Center has designed an online form that shall be circulated to all staff through emails. The form aims to collect information about your phone numbers and your locality. The purpose of this is to inform the planned distribution of sponsored data bundles to members of staff as well as students. Members of staff are therefore encouraged to fill this form in the next 3 days. In order to facilitate the efficiency issuance and distribution of mobile bundles to students, the ICT Center has added an interface in SMIS portal which allows the students to update their current contact information. This will make it easier for the faculty to reach to students during this lockdown and even into the future. Each active student is required to update the following information: current mobile number, their university email. Those who do not have shall be expected to create the email using the link provided in the SMIS portal. Alternative mobile number, this can be the secondary number for the student or guardian. Physical address, this includes county, sub-county, and constituency. Nearest telecom outlets. Select the nearest telecom outlet for the purpose of disbursement of a telecom line, which shall be used to facilitate students to access online learning. We have noted that lecturers are experiencing challenges in inviting their students to the online classes. This information provided by students shall assist the lecturers to have the correct emails and the telephone contact to notify students about scheduled lectures. I would therefore want to urge all students to log in into the SMIS portal and provide the information needed to enable the university issue the student with data bundles. The university-sponsored data bundles shall be dispersed to the beneficiary who are either undertaking or teaching online through an arrangement which has already been worked out with mobile service provider. The university shall share the register of the beneficiaries with the mobile service providers who shall in turn organize to have the SIM cards delivered to the shop outlet preferred by the staff or student. At the point of collection, mobile service provider shall require the staff or student to identify themselves using a staff or student ID in addition to a national ID. The necessary registration and mapping of the students or staff mobile number will take place at the mobile service provider outlet. The beneficiary shall be notified by the MSP when their SIM card are ready for collection at their preferred outlets. I have no doubt that there are challenges in adopting the new method arising from lack of skills, constraints of infrastructure, and inadequate data. However, I'm happy to assure you that the university management will work with you to the end to ensure you that you are adequately prepared and supported to continue with the delivery of online lectures. The ICT department will continue to train and fill the gaps that may arise in the course of implementation of this method of teaching. I wish to confirm that the university has entered into an agreement with the Telecom Kenya to lump online teaching and learning using the SOMA and Telecom bundles. The university staff and student will be onboarded to the Telecom network once they receive the Telecom SIM cards from the telco robust outlet across the country. College principals have been instructed to alternatively use the Safaricom data where Telecom Kenya network is not available, or in the case of unique challenges, the university shall bear the cost of data bundles. Since most faculties and institutes are only remaining with average 4 weeks to wrap up the semester, we owe it to the student to deliver on our obligations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time to despair. It is time to do the extraordinary and show that we are a responsible community that provides leadership during crisis and a brand that cares for its customers. It is indeed very gratified to note that several faculties have already commenced their classes, but I call upon those who have not started their classes to do so at the very latest by 20th April 2020. Timetables for every faculty will be issued and posted on websites to indicate the commencement and the end dates. Regarding assessments, I call upon the faculty to allow reasonable amounts of flexibility. Faculties, schools, institutes are encouraged to propose what is best suited for their programs to the Senate for approval. Further, continuous assessment will continue to be conducted online using best practice. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow staff and students, this is the time we have to follow an unbeaten path. This global misfortune has presented us with an opportunity to review how we conduct our business. I therefore call upon all of us to view this challenge as an opportunity to innovate. Nothing is impossible. There's no better opportunity for change like now. Let us try, and together we shall succeed. This being the Holy Week, I want to take this opportunity to wish you all happy Easter holidays. I would like us to remember those who have lost their loved ones from this pandemic. Let us also pray with those who are in hospitals and those who are in quarantine.
We are constantly being bombarded by problems that we face, and sometimes we can get completely overwhelmed. The story of the hummingbird is about this huge forest being consumed by a fire. All the animals in the forest come out and they are transfixed as they watch the forest burning, and they feel very overwhelmed, very powerless, except this little hummingbird. It says, I'm going to do something about the fire. So it flies to the nearest stream, takes a drop of water, and puts it on the fire and goes up and down, up and down, up and down, as fast as it can. In the meantime, all the other animals, much bigger animals like the elephant with a big trunk, could bring much more water. They are standing there helpless, and they are saying to the hummingbird, what do you think you can do? You're too little. This fire is too big. Your wings are too little. And you're big, so small. You can only bring a small drop of water at a time. But as they continue to discourage it, it turns to them without wasting any time and tells them, I am doing the best I can. And that to me is what all of us should do. We should always feel like a hummingbird. I may feel insignificant, but I certainly don't want to be like the animals watching as the planet goes down the drain. I will be a hummingbird. I will do the best